I was taken away from my family at 12.
Parents didn't know what to do, and so they signed over custody of me to the state of California.
You can't help the family that you have.
So I was kicked out of seven or eight group homes.
After coming off the streets and being placed in a prior group home hasn't been all bad. I mean, the staff here are amazing. They are very welcoming.
Some of the kids that we have never had like a real home type setting.
They can come here with a background of sexual abuse or in a background of physical abuse, hoarding situation.
Some of them live in their cars. Some of them have been homeless on the streets.
They have a lot of abandonment issues.
A lot of times they come from very traumatic situations, and they come from homes that haven't been safe.
Their parents couldn't take care of them or didn't want to take care of them.
It's hard enough being away from your family and feeling like the oddball out.
A lot of these kids get bounced around from foster homes and group homes and such.
Now they're here and they're sort of like, where am I going in my life?
They deserve more than what they have received.
Because there's one thing to observe like brokenness in the world, right? And it's a whole nother thing when you take on that responsibility to do something about it. And so when you can provide an environment for them that's safe and that's comfortable, I think it makes a lot of the difference in their behaviors.
We try to treat everybody as if they were our own kids.
A lot of people put a lot of work into to make this as comfortable as possible.
We all sit down usually around 6 o'clock to have dinner.
Food and shelter and love and nourishment and having and correct supervision,
That structure in my life had been missing with my family, and so that really paved the way for me to be able to start doing the things that I needed to do.
Like we can provide that safe place for them. We can provide that sense of normalcy for them. We can provide that sense of comfort. I think that that's important because a lot of them come out of situations where they don't have their basic needs met.
And so to be able to feel like they're coming to a place that they can call home, that offers some stability and some normalcy in their life, really goes a long way in them being able to focus more on their long-term goals.
We don't give up on our kids here. We hang in there with them.
I've seen kids go from being extremely depressed, hopeless, feeling powerless, to feeling empowered, to feeling like they have something that they can contribute to the world.
In my opinion, being a foster kid stinks, and this is coming from a foster kid who has lived on the streets for a very long time.
Your life doesn't have to continue in what you've experienced in the past, but we can give you a new start.
It's a lot of things that I think normal people take for granted. A kid that's 8, 9 years old, you would think that they had a birthday cake before. We actually have had kids in here, 8 or 9 years old, who's never had a birthday cake before.
To be able to sit down and have dinner together like a quote-unquote normal family can really add a lot to their experience.
We'd like for them to experience different things.
Every year we have the summer work program, and they get to visit 2 of the houses.
It gives them a stepping stone to what the real adult life might be like, and to give them a sense of what work is like. This is their first job.
Many of them have not been in school for a while. I'm an insider and I work for the school district. It's sort of an added professional who understands the ins and outs of the school and how enrollment needs to work. I have lots of contacts.
I have the opportunity to see kids actually leave here, turn 18 and graduate from here.
It's really nice to be able to see the work that you do, and see how you can change these kids' lives.
My heart's been in this work forever.
When I lived in youth homes, they had different resources. If I wanted to do voice lessons, they gave me it.
So we are the stepping stone between this and being independent.
It's such a great program to be in.
I just want to see everybody happy. Everybody happy.
I must say youth homes in general has like the best support system.
Lots of opportunities within the youth homes organization.
Anything that I wanted to do with my talent, they were always behind me 100%. The staff were amazing. Past couple of years I've been singing for Dan Ashley, Channel 7 news guy. Yeah, pretty cool, right? And that's all thanks to youth homes. There's days I miss living here. Hey now.
And while youth homes has done a good job, you know, this place could use a little bit more attention.
So far for the 5 days I've lived here at Pryor, it's amazing, but it needs a few things. It may not be the most beautiful house on the outside, but the inside is what's the most important. You can never judge a house by its look because it's not all about looks. It's about how really and truly the staff treat their kids. The kids' bedrooms really need a lot of lighting. Inside, we really like to have a dining room. Right now, all of us can't sit together to have dinner, and that's something that, as a unit, I feel like we really need to have. We spoke with a lot of the kids about what they would like to see, and they would like us to have a backyard, an area where they could play basketball or just like an activity area. We have a wall heater, and we do have the swamp coolers in the different areas of the room, but it doesn't reach the entire house. So during the summer we're really hot, during the winter it's really cold. The carpet that is here now is really, really bad. We try to do the best that we can here with what we have, but we really would need some help.